Good evening, Gambia. You tune to Capital Radio 100.4, the sound of a new generation. And we are coming to you live from our studios on Kaira Avenue. And you can also get us via the internet on www.capitalfm.gm. I'm very honored and pleased this evening, Gambia, to host the man called Admiral Tibets, the legendary. We all know him back in the days, more than 37 years in the business, and he's still staying relevant. He's in the Gambia to do a concert with Jamz, and I have the honor to sit with him and have an interview with him. Good evening, Mr. Tibets.
It's a blessing, my family. Respect. Gambia, much love.
Yes, coming from St. Mary's Paris countryside, starting with the Torpedo sound system, where you start, how did it all begin with you in the sound system?
Well, you know, it's music in us. I make myself music in me. I'm talking about myself right now. See, music in me is not me in a music. I was born with the gift. Yeah. So at a tender age, realizing that I have a gift in St. Mary, you just mentioned a while ago, yeah? So I did definitely decide to come to Kingston because Kingston is the capital where all the music business taking place. King Jamz and King Tubbies and Techniques and, you know, all the big producers. So it's 1982, I decided to come to Kingston after realizing my talent. And I should mention this too, which is very important. I wasn't the one who definitely realized my talent. It was the people in the community and my friends them, because I was just singing, walking on the street, singing, not realizing that what me doing, not realizing what me doing, but my friends and the elderly themselves, you know, so they are the one who make me really recognize the talent that I get. So 1982 come to Kingston, not until 1985 before I get the break.
Okay, before you got the break in 1985, 1982 to 1985, so a couple of years, how were you navigating inside Kingston town? Yeah, I love that question there. A good question you asked, my brother, man. Well, you see that 3 years between, right, was very struggling because 82, 85 before me get the break, so 82 to 85, it was a struggle. But then, you know, I never mind still because I learn a lot through those struggles. You know, those struggles are some of the things that build me and mold me in the business right now. So I don't have no problem with the struggle I face still. But I face struggle, of course, it is in a seat, and that is what makes me strong today. Then facing that struggle, and you are known for conscious and clean music, they often call Mr. Reality. Your first boss, how did it all happen?
Well, all right. After 85, I link up with a producer named Sherman Clutcher. Link up with the producer, and the producer said, well, here what, Admiral, I'm gonna be at a studio in Arthurtree named Aquarius Recording Studio. So the producer said I must just pass through. Him never said for surety like me gonna voice. Him said just pass through, and I did. I never met the opportunity to pass me still, you know. So I passed through, and the it all begin, you know. I get the chance for voice and the rhythm. The war between me and the Babylon just can't over. That was the first song that gave me the recognition over the world. And it all started from there, you know. Then leave people business after time so serious, and the rest is history until now, you know.
Yes, leave people business alone. A big tune in the Gambia. I remember on that rhythm is You and Loving Dear, who sang about man shooting all around the world. These two were great hits in the Gambia, because I can tell we discovered you as early as 1987 in this country.
How was it for you? Didn't you know that having information then that your music is traveling as wide as Africa?
Yeah, sometime in the 90s, I think early 90s, I got a letter. I went to my producer around by the studio in UNDN, and him said him have a letter there for me from Africa. So I was anxious to see the letter. So get the letter from him, open up the letter and start read the letter. I realized that he's a 16-year-old student, a youth, yeah, who write the letter from Gambia. Him never know how to get my address, so the closest address him couldn't get was the producer address from the record label. Yeah, and him write a letter to the producer. Him write a letter to the producer address for me, to me. So when I get the letter and I read the letter, and the youth saying some things in the letter about, especially this song, Babylon Brutality, too much of the Babylon Brutality.
Our community. What happened to the poor, it not happened to the rich in this society. Too much of the Babylon brutality in our community.
This song was the song the youth mentioned, yeah? And, you know, and then that now I realized, well, things going on in Africa, things going on in Gambia, you know. But then again, you know, singing good music, we know say there's a lot of places in the world gonna gravitate to it. So it wasn't anything strange or surprise to me, you know, because good music are good music. And then at the same time, I sing music for the ghetto people them. I feel I help share them problem, feel them pain, feel them struggle. You know, so that's how it goes, you know.
Okay, singers like you, Sanchez, Trailer, you singing melody, coming the likes of Kokoti, up to the elderly singers like Barry Salmon, Freddie Margaret Go. Most of these singers, you people are the reggae dancehall singers who change the music culturally in the reggae dancehall wise, because we all know that reggae has gone to a reggae musical evolution. People like you, most of your generation do sing cover songs, but I have never heard you sing a cover song. Why?
You know, I sing cover song, you know, but then when it comes to performing on stage and recording in the studio is a different thing. I keep it original through the inspiration, you know. But, you know, at home, there's a lot of songs. As a matter of fact, when I'm driving or when I'm at home, I don't play Admiral Tibets that much. It's mostly like the Berries, the Kokoti, the Luciana, other artists, you know. So it's not a selfish thing. I love to sing other artists' songs, but when it comes to a stage show and recording studio, it's a very serious thing. That's the inspiration, you know. I need to tell the people them something they need to know that they never know. Singing a song, you know, that is already there. I mean, it is already there. The message or whatsoever already, you know. So I want to sing music, sing something the people them never hear yet, but it is very important for them to hear it.
You are always real in your music, taking back to your songs, living in a serious time.
We are living in a serious time. Whoa. Don't let the devil blow your mind. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. It's only in the
Even romantic songs like Hold Me Like a Baby.
Hold me like a baby. Keep me clean and tidy. She is the one I hold. Whenever I'm feeling cold, she wants to hold me like a baby.
The list goes on and on and on. If you want to stop the forcing and the fighting, stop the corruption in the system, if you can't stop the looting and the shooting, you might end up to be a victim.
You wanna stop the looting and the shooting, stop the corruption in the system. And if you don't stop the fussing and the fighting, we all might end up to be a victim. If you wanna stop the looting and the shooting.
War is not the answer. If it is only war that can make it better, call me a warrior.
War is not the
answer, but if it's only one can make it better, then you have to call me a warrior. Call me a warrior. Yeah. War is not the answer, but if it's only one can make it better, then I'm gonna break down the barriers. Break down the barriers. I'm gonna break it.
Many songs that are politically charged, some are spiritually charged. Even if they are romantic songs, they are reality charged.
As I said, inspiration, So I'm on a mission. So my music come through inspiration. I mean, maybe if you should ask me right now how I come about, what meditation or what vibes I was in writing certain song, maybe I can't explain it to you. So I don't really take the credit that much. I know say my songs them come through inspiration. I'm on a mission just to keep it positive and teach the people them, guide the people them, so it's a mission. It's just a mission, the Almighty works,
Who are some of those artists that influence you when you are just starting or when in music?
You have an artist like Tony Tuff, Gregory Isaac was one of them, Dennis Emmanuel Brown, Real, Bob Marley also. Those are some of the artists who influence me in this business, who I listened to as a youth growing up.
Some said you don't have justice in the music because of you don't sing slackness. You are even told by friends to sing slackless lyrics, but you refuse. And today, if you look at reggae music, to be more specific, dancehall music nowadays, I was listening to Copeland Forbes the last time, the former manager of Gregory Isaacs. He was unveiling a placard for Gregory Isaacs in Jamaica, and the British High Commissioner in Jamaica said, I was influenced by your music when I was young, but now some of your music nowadays have no place in our country. And you saw this back in the days.
All right. To what you mentioned at first, some people said I don't get the justice in the business, right? Good. I hear the argument all the while. Some people say, why Admiral Tibets don't get the justice and don't give me the justice, but them wrong. Because I not looking for justice from mankind, my brother. I looking for justice from the Almighty. I not look for justification from mankind, because if I should look for justification from mankind, then I would have to do some negative thing to please them, because mankind are easy to please. See it. So justice in the business, me give thanks. Me getting the justice. I got the justice and me getting the justice from the Almighty, which is the greatest.
And yes, what is your perception, as I said, with today's reggae music, too much of slackness in the dancehall music?
Well, that again, because most of the artists, them just are focused upon just the money. That is it, just the money. So anything you take them for do for make the money, them are going to do it. Or say, for make the money, them are going to say it and do it. I know our approach to this music business is completely different. I wasn't even thinking about money in the beginning of my career. Trust me. It's just forget the break out if you know say me sing songs and it go out there to the public and the people might hear it. That was my mission, main focus. It's after a while me seeing which money I come and me take money. Because money is necessity. We need money. But I wasn't definitely say, boy, I sing the music. Say, boy, I want more money. Maybe I would sing all kind of slackness and all kind of foolishness.
Okay, I will ask you these questions because I asked this question to Peter Morgan, Sisla Kolonji, and Jackie. Every time a Jamaican brother comes to town, it's a fulfillment of prophecy by Marcus Garvey. What is your own take on that? I said every time a Jamaican brother comes to the Gambia, comes to Africa, it's a fulfillment of prophecy by the late Marcus Garvey. What is your take on this?
Well, definitely. Perfect. At the footstep, you have to follow the footstep, You see me, David? So, exactly, I see him just like what you said. It's a fulfillment of Marcus Garvey. See, prophecy. I want to tell you, say, sometimes, in the days when the time so serious, in the 80s, when time is so serious that my song recorded, is enough people say I and say to me, say,
you sing the song in a time when it wasn't serious like now. It's like you didn't know, so the time I'll get very serious. So you see, we as artists and singers and players and instruments, we're supposed to keep it positive because we are prophets. You understand me? So yeah, so I really saw my brother.
Okay, nowadays we see too much of moral decay. You look at the society, respect is eroding, morality question, and you said, I know the time is gonna come when the righteous alone shall live, and all the wicked people shall be begging to stay alive. Say something about this.
I know the time is going to come. Yeah, well, I saw you going on my brother, cause you want know the time I run red right now. Seeing so, right now there's a time in my perception or in my concept, there's a time when definitely the righteous have to have joy without any wicked deeds or any wicked people around. Yeah, for real. So what I sing is what I mean. You know, it's not, you know, what I sing is what I mean. It's not somebody just sing something and as I said before, it's the inspiration. So maybe sometime I cannot even explain to you how a song come about because it is bigger than me. It is coming from the Almighty through inspiration. See?
The time is going to come when the righteous alone shall survive, and all the wicked people shall be begging to stay alive. Let the wheat and the tares grow together until the day of harvest. Destruction for all iniquity workers, there will be no forgiveness. I don't want to be in sorrow, thinking about tomorrow. The wicked have to die for the right to live, and this world would be more positive. I know the time is going to come when the righteous alone shall live, and all the wicked people, they shall have no more privilege. I say, I know the time is going to come when the righteous alone shall survive, and all the wicked people shall be begging, don't shall stay alive. You run for come trouble that the children, and them never trouble you. Fire burn for all the Eden, what you gonna do? We need some joy and happiness, no death, no sickness. I wish the time was today, I would have leave out of Babylon right away. I know the time is going to come when the righteous alone shall live, and all the wicked people, they shall have no more privilege. Oh Lordy, 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 Lord, yeah. Oh. Touch not what the Lord God anointed, glorify His name, yeah. We should all possess in our heart love and affection for one and all, yeah. I know the time is going to come when the righteous alone shall live, and all the wicked people, they shall have no more privilege. I say, I know the time is going to come when the righteous alone shall survive, and all the wicked people shall be begging to stay alive. Let the wheat and the tares grow together until the day of harvest. Destruction for all iniquity workers, there will be no forgiveness. I don't want to be in sorrow, thinking about tomorrow. The wicked have to die for the righteous to live, and this world would be more positive. I say, I know the time is going to come when the righteous alone shall live, and all the wicked people, they shall have no more privilege. I say, I know the time is going to come when the righteous alone shall desperately begging to stay alive. Oh Lordy, 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 Lord, yeah.
Okay, today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday. Today you'll be at the Brikama and tomorrow Saturday at the Jakarlo. And we thank Jamz for bringing you here because this is our independent weekend. And celebrating our independence with a reggae artist is just magnificent because we know reggae is a music of we talk about upliftment, liberation, independence, and so we are very happy to have you on our midst. Today at Brikama, what is going to happen there?
Listen, I have a lot of message to send to especially the youths them, because you see the youths them, they are the future and we have to guide them. We have a responsibility, you know. Simple as some people might look at it, you know, we have a big responsibility, you know, because if we don't mold the youth them and guide the youth them, even we can have a problem tomorrow. So my target is mostly the youths them who they are more younger, weaker, more vulnerable to certain things around them, because as you say, technology are way advanced. There's a lot of fancy cars, fancy phones, so much things, and some of the youths them want it, but they're not working the money to buy it. So because of some of them fancy things and those things, they go out of the way. So definitely we have some message to send to the youths them, especially Friday night and Saturday night also.
Okay, just do something little for me on the Cheerio Baby rhythm because I love. Don't try to diss me, girl. It's a song that I love most.
I said don't try to diss me, girl. You're not the only one in this world. I have my rights to pick and choose. Don't believe I have nothing to lose. You are the woman, I am the man.
But you fail to understand that I'm not like the other guy you met. You break their heart and leave them to fret. I will do things you don't expect if you try to disrespect. That all good things come to an end. I'm gonna leave you with a broken heart that cannot be mended. So don't try to diss me, girl. You're not the only one in this world. I have my rights to pick and choose. Don't believe I have nothing to lose. You lost your shame, you lost your pride. You want to take every man for a ride. I heard you down the avenue with people business so. Now that you changed from bad to worse, you wasn't behaving like this at first. So don't try to diss me, girl. You're not the only one in this world. I have my choice to pick and choose.
But Amir, let me ask you this question. All the rhythms back in the days, in the early 90s up to the 2000, you kill any rhythm. What is your secret?
The secret is, I think, live good. Stay clean, stay free from corruption, keep yourself pure and clean. You know God, eat right, exercise. That's it. Because as I always have said, my music come through inspiration. Seeing, so I have to make sure live clean. And it is no problem for me to live clean because I've been born doing this. Born doing this, my brother. So that's the secret,
Before I conclude, I must have to tell you that my operations manager, Admiral Tibets, he loves you very well. And just I have to tell you this, my boss, Admiral Tibets, loves you very well.
Yeah, you said you're a boss?
Yeah.
He's a big fan of...
Admiral.
Oh my God, man. What's his name?
Admiral Tibets.
Amadou Tamba.
Arms, DJ Arms.
DJ Arms.
Yes.
My brother. I love you from my heart, my brother, man. Give thanks, yeah? I will continue to do what I'm doing in a positive way every time. Never change. You can depend on me. Trust me, my brother. Much love.
Okay, before I come to Jamz, let me have your final remarks, Tibet.
Final remarks. Well, all right, hear this. I just want the people to just turn out and give me the support because I am here. And I love Gambia, definitely. I love Gambia from my heart. I said this over and over before me even come here, so I get a letter from Gambia before I even come anywhere in Africa. The first place I get a letter from that youth, Gambia. So definitely come out and give me the support because I am here. I'm a love on the Gambia people. I love on it. Trust me. Rastafari, King Selassie, I blessed.
Thank you, Admiral.
The wicked are gonna burn in flames. Them are gonna burn in flames for not calling on your name, Lord. Fire are gonna burn down Babylon, the place where the Eden roam.